second preseason trial run for the Chicago Sky. First at home in the Windy City for many of the new faces on the Sky coaching staff and roster. For the New York Liberty, it's unfinished business this season, starting up that business today in Chi-Town. In Brooklyn, DeShields catch and shoot. Nice inbounds play for Chicago. Well, Dana Evans in the corner, long. Angel Reese right there for the rebound and the bucket. Marina Mabry, outlet feed up to DeShields. And wins the tap.
Sabrina didn't have a chance on that one, Jason.
Let's see if it turns into a Mabry three. It does! And Carter may have gotten a piece of that defensively on the contest.
Oh, Jason, she definitely got a piece of that.
And cashing in is Mabry with her.
Almost as if she's out there on the court with her team.
Stewart goes to work. Can't stop that. Traffic, a little too much traffic there. Stewart running the floor, and she's got both buckets for the Liberty. That interview with Dana Evans coming up at the half. Mabry's looking for her third three, meanwhile, and it rattles around and down. Now running up the floor is Kennedy Carter. She can explode up the floor with the best of them. Stewart thought about reloading, puts it on the deck instead. Ionescu, pump fake, triple try, book it. Kayla Thornton in the game now for the Liberty. Mabry trying to stay hot.
And she's like, look, I'm not just a three-point shooter, Shimmy. Don't just call me May 3.
Well,
I can shoot mid.
Sky scorers in the first preseason game against the Lynx running the point. Isabel Harrison, her first time wearing the Sky uniform. 4 last season, didn't play all of last year as DeShields goes running to the rim and couldn't tap it home. But speaking of tapping it home, Davis decision-making, lost it though. Now Reese has a 2-on-1 with Allen. Double clutch from Lindsay Allen. How about that? Be transparent with the people, and I was not allowed in. Jonquel Jones goes up strong. You mentioned not being. Meanwhile, looks like it's going to be Angel going to work here in the lane. How about that? Trying to build on that. Was first team all EuroLeague in Turkey this offseason. Floater, Carter, good.
A draft pick, number 7.
Elizabeth Williams tapped that away. Kennedy Carter, a little Euros. Phenomenal, Jimmy Miller. Kick out, Martinez, book it. One of those players trying to make the Liberty roster. Here's Vandersloot. Sky fans are familiar with that. Look up from Allen, whip it out. Carter, stop and pop. Battle for the rebound. Angel Reese there. Her second offensive board of the game. 13th overall by the Sky. Those two players had a great start to their training camps.
It's with the culture of your team. And, you know, it's very easy to be forgotten about when the rest of the team is practicing.
When you and I were sitting next to each other at training camp, I had chills as Sabrina Ionescu, well, throughout the course of these last several practices. Nice crossover from Evans. And Kennedy Carter, one of the players trying to make the Sky roster, dips into the lane, and that finger roll, no, but
I had a former player, Jordan Hooper from Nebraska, who played for the Sky, so I'd come and watch her play as
in a game. She could get to that point, and she's still just 24 years old. Floater from Evans, the runner goes. When you need a bucket, this is where you go. Brianna Stewart spinning in the lane, ultimately dropped down in the
roster and let Coach Brondello see what she's working with, but we're seeing a lot of the
pushing the pace at the point. You could see a fast style of play this year for the Sky with Evans doing that. Times which worked so well at the college level. It'll be interesting to see how players defend it at this level on Indiana. There she is, a tough drive. That was...
You know what? She can get in on this block party too.
Stewie tapped the board. Oh, what a no-look feed from Sloop. That's what she did really well for the Buffaloes in Boulder. And then a pretty move to get her first and got another steal. Back-to-back steals for Sherrod. And Vandersloot turns it into 2 at the other end.
Again, once again, you got the Bears, you got the Sky, you got kind of the Bulls.
Oh, Reese just flipped that up and now down low as Jessica Carter on her. Another rookie out of Mississippi State. Reese going to work. Reese putting it up and in off the glass. Defended and stripped by Reese. And then lets out a yell. The energy from Reese on defense, leading to offense at the other. Lindsay Allen running the point right now. Mabry off a screen and one. From these players, and now getting to see it in game form is really fun. Davis, what a fadeaway there.
Of about Davis will remind you of Ka, just her size, her athleticism, her pull-up jumper. move right there was a classic Ka.
That quick crossover, the ability to pull up from the mid-range. Nice little... Speaking of quickness. Gondrzik, cold glass off the Reese outlets to Evans. Little hezzy show and go for Dana Evans. You and I said how many times would you love to have Isabel Harrison in the lineup right now? Akako Adika was called for the foul there. Second round draft pick in 2023. Trying to make the roster. A rebound with a lot of energy from Elizabeth. She remembered every bit of her first day at training camp. Now she's the vet, making a vet play and turning it into two. Rebound for Evans. She can really shoot this break out of a cannon for the Sky. Transition three, second three. Last year they were right there, but couldn't quite finish it off.
And they were right there. If you go back to that last game in the finals as Vegas Aces last year, so they're there. They needed better bench. They need better contributors off cast of players.
All these players on the floor right now for the Liberty could be vying for those backup spots. And one there. Caught by Evans. Whips it cross court. Gondrzik's already hit a couple of threes. Make it 3 triples for Kaiser Gondrzik.
I mean, let's not forget about Kaiser. She was a 4th overall draft pick by the Indiana Fever in 2021. So what they've done tonight is they've given these season ticket holders, this home crowd. Jessica Carter is fortunate enough to make this roster and stick around in the league. She's going to learn. You cannot put the ball down.
Because it can lead. And a 50-point edge for the Sky. Liberty of All-Star starting 5 today. Both coaches will have decisions to make before the regular season. But a fun night and a really fun preview for if you're a Chicago Sky fan of what's to come in the future.